Scandinavian Bob here, hi. Today we are going to take a look at 3 ways cold showers and NoFap go so well together. And if you're not doing them yourself, well, after watching this video you might just change your mind. Number 1. They help you avoid relapses. Yes, they do this in several ways, but let's take a closer look at a biological reason. First, you should know that if you are frequently fapping to online adult entertainment, your dopamine system is probably disrupted a bit. This is especially true if you have developed addiction-related brain changes. In other words, your dopamine levels are lower than normal. Now, one of the things that happens when dopamine drops too low is that your brain will make you crave a dopamine fix. It can actually make you almost desperate for a quick fix, like for example junk food, alcohol, cigarettes, yeah, and you guessed it, fapping to adult entertainment. Well, here's where the cold showers enter the picture. You see, cold showers instantly raise your dopamine levels a bit and thus eliminates your cravings. They also jolt your whole system, pretty much guaranteeing a state change. And I think we all know that a state change is exactly what you need when you are just about to relapse. Number 2, they increase dopamine receptors, speeding up your recovery. As I mentioned in my previous point, using online adult entertainment messes with your dopamine system. Another way it does this is by reducing the number of dopamine D2 receptors you have in your brain. Now this is bad because dopamine itself does its magic by binding to those receptors. And if you have less of them, everything in your life will be less interesting and less pleasurable. Literally everything. Well, cold showers are a powerful stressor and they create a hormetic response, meaning they make you more resilient to stress and they upregulate the dopamine D2 receptors that you have been knocking out with all the fapping. Now this takes a bit of time, but you might actually start feeling much better within a week or so of doing cold showers. Number 3. They teach you how to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Now I love all the science and how we can explain things using biology. But to be honest, this psychological effect is perhaps the best of them all. Let's face it, what got you into trouble in the first place with fapping was your need for instant gratification. Well, the older we get, the more we start to realize that instant gratification is often a road that leads to hell. Instant gratification is most often a lie. It makes you feel pleasure for a short moment, but then you feel bad after it's done. Alcohol, binging on donuts and junk food, using drugs, fapping to adult entertainment, and so on. They all make you feel bad after you're done. Well, what if you focused more on long-term happiness? If drugs are a gateway to hell, cold showers are almost like a gateway to long-term happiness because they are the exact opposite of instant gratification. Think about it. They feel extremely painful in the moment, but then you get this amazing feeling for several hours after you take them. And not just the same day, but they also slowly but surely upregulate your dopamine receptors. And this means you will become more sensitive to dopamine in the long run. And that in turn will give you more pleasure from everyday activities like eating food, listening to music, socializing, and well, everything. So now you see why I call them the opposite of instant gratification. And lastly, in the moment of taking them, they teach you how to be comfortable being uncomfortable. And this is a skill that has a carryover effect to other areas of your life, like dealing with stress, anxiety, cravings, sadness, pain, jealousy, you name it. Well, these were just a few reasons why cold showers and NoFap go so well together. And I will make a second video on this in the near future, so stay tuned for that one. And oh hey, go take a cold shower. If you are really afraid of them, start with only 5 seconds your first day. Then tomorrow you do 10 seconds and the day after that you do 15 seconds. Build it up like that. I know you can do it. Alright, this is Scandinavian Bob signing out for today. Consider subscribing for more helpful videos. And as always, I wish you all the best in your journey to become the strongest version of yourself. And remember, as Winston Churchill used to say, if you're going through hell, keep going.